still alive, but she's completely unresponsive. According to the hospital, she shows signs of being poisoned.
It was a servant!
Chances are their master ordered them to attack. The barrier that's been placed over the school is exceptionally vicious. Once that thing is activated, we're doomed. It will melt the minds and absorb the psyches of every person on this campus. This master's plan must be to strengthen the power of his servant, regardless of the cost.
That servant I fought yesterday must be his.
You mean Ryder? That would be the logical conclusion, but we don't have any hard evidence at this point.
No, there's nothing that actually proves that he's her master.
What are you thinking?
Nothing, I just spaced out.
Anyway, until we know who this master is, all we can do is delay the barrier.
Really?
No way we can destroy it. But if we go through and destroy its sigils, we can slow down the activation process instead.
Sigils?
That's right. Here's how the barrier works. Once it's erected, it starts creating a varied number of sigils. These sigils then resonate with each other and allow the barrier to expand. Each sigil spawns another, and eventually the barrier becomes larger and larger. As long as the sigils are in place, the barrier will grow until it has finally engulfed its target. Therefore, if we simply take out the sigils, it will allow us to temporarily weaken the barrier. The only flip side to this plan is that for every sigil we destroy, another one will eventually regenerate. So it's a bit of a cat and mouse game.
Makes sense.
Basically, what we're doing is adding a cup of cold water to a hot pot in an attempt to keep it from boiling over. At this point, it's about all we can do.
So, just how do I fit into this plan?
Well, the first thing we have to do is locate the sigils. For you, that's any place you've reacted to. Someplace like the entrance gates to the school that made you suddenly feel nauseous or the air feels sticky. We need more locations like that.
Like this one right here?
Oh, come on. If they were that easy to find, I would have taken them out already. You have to focus to find them, sharpen your senses, and really concentrate. You're right. Abzug bitte nun Mittelstand. Abzug bitte nun Mittelstand. Abzug bitte nun Mittelstand.
So that was a sigil?
Yes. It may very well be that you have a special knack for finding these kind of objects. This makes things a little more interesting, doesn't it? Emiya, let's meet up after school. Looks like slowing down this reclusive master that we've got might just get a little bit easier.
Yeah, but Saber said...
Don't worry, you've got me to protect you, as well as Archer.
He's here?
Sure, I'm just keeping him in spirit form.
I didn't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking, man, you do have it together.
Here?
Yeah, that feels about right.
Bingo! Absolut Mittelstand. So I guess your first spotting wasn't just a fluke.
Guess not.
All right, let's go get the rest of them.
Let's do it.
Does it seem to you like we got them all?
Yeah, most of them anyway.
Well, we've at least destroyed enough to get the job done. I'm sure this master never expected to have so many sigils destroyed in one day. So regardless of how this affects the barrier, this is bound to trigger a response.
And then we catch him in the act, right?
Exactly. Show yourself already. You've put me through a whole lot of trouble over this. I'm gonna make you pay.
You know, that look you've got on your face is sending chills up my spine.
Idiot, you jinxed me. Now I really do have chills up my spine. Ugh.
Want one?
Well, I guess you're not a complete waste of space.
You know, even your compliments come across as rude.
Oh, and by the way, next time you want to buy me a drink, make it milk tea. Choose anything else and you'll begin losing gratitude points. Are we clear on this?
Oh yeah. Unless, of course, I forget next time. You know...
What?
Well, I was just thinking, you really are the opposite of what you project, aren't you? In 1,000 years, I never would have guessed that the school's top student is nothing but a cold-blooded killer. It's like Issei said, you're a real con artist.
If the people being conned are upset, they've no one to blame but themselves. A Magus has to conceal their identity.
Maybe.
And besides, I'm heir to the Tosaka family. If I don't work hard and become the school's star pupil, then I'll never be able to look my father in the eye when I see him up in heaven.
He's dead?
Yes, he died when I was young. But he lived a long, happy life and died of natural causes, so it's not like it's painful for me or anything. After all, I am a Magus. That's hot.
You know what? You're lying. When someone dies, it hurts. And when it's someone close to you, it doubles. It's not something you can just rationalize away by telling yourself you're a Magus.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I won't even try and deny it. We should go home.
Yeah.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Emiya, make sure you go straight home. No detours. You got it?
What's this? Don't tell me you're worried about me, Tosaka.
Don't be ridiculous. You and I are working together as a team. If I lost you, I would suddenly be at a disadvantage. It's as simple as that. Have I made myself clear? Now, good night.
What the? This presence is so strong. The air is so thick and so close. I'm just gonna check this out. It's probably nothing. Right here. Of course. We didn't even check out this spot. I don't know why. It's by far the most suspicious. That's huge! I've gotta get Tosaka! Ryder!
You sure you want to use that, Emiya?
Shinji! Shinji.
I can take it from here, Ryder.
You're her master!
So, Emiya, why don't you swing by my house for a visit? It's been such a long time.